bad, baby. Somebody's being bad out there tonight. Oh, yeah. Just when you think it's over, booyah, right back at you. People brought it up to my attention. I want everybody to hit the like button that comes in here. You know they not finna send out any notifications for this. It's all good. Because as long as it's out there, you guys will see it, the world. They thought I was playing. I was not playing. I told you to leave me alone. That's all I asked. That's all I requested. I tried to speak to you as a man so that you can have that chance to explain yourself and sit down and everything will be done. I tried to do that. You didn't want to take that road. So now we have to continuously tell the truth about you. So it's not slander when you're telling the absolute truth about someone. That isn't slander. Now, I have not been watching the Nipsey trial. I didn't want to do it because it gets me so angry. So I don't like to watch the trial to hear what happened to him, all of these different things. So that's why I have not been covering that. I've not been saying, look at what they, because to me, there is no defense for this. You know, that's just cold-blooded. It's on tape. I can't even look at the tape. I don't want to I don't want to go back to that moment. I don't want to witness that. That was painful and sickening to watch. So, oh yeah, they working overtime. You know that. Now, I respect that, what you just said. But I want you to peep the scenario. Because I did not stay attached to this trial. So it was actually solved by someone else who brought it to my attention. And they said, Sino, I'm watching this trial, man, and you won't believe what just happened. And sure enough, they play in the courtroom DJ Vlad's video and his interview that he did with Nipsey Hussle. Dead smack in the courtroom. This man claims that wasn't true. His videos have never been used, allegedly, in these cases. They're trying to point out the fact of Nipsey getting jumped into the rolling 60s. They're trying to show gang affiliation and all of these things by using Vlad's video. It was sickening to watch. But this is what reckless journalism does. The man's not here anymore, and they're using the videos to assassinate a person's character, trying to label him as a drug gang leader or gang member. So this is like a gang thing. Shalom, also, my brother. So what was actually said and was sad was the fact that this video was used in a court of law. Right? I'm wondering, did they have to get Vlad's permission before they did so? Because the same thing happened in 6ix9ine case. They had a video, and at the bottom of it, they played the Instagram video from DJ Academic's page. And when you see them play the video, you see DJ Academic's headliner. So this is why you have to watch the information that you put out and how you put it out. Because when you do it in the fashion and the way they've been doing it, it leads to destruction. Absolutely. And my whole thing is, who made this guy judge, jury, and executioner? Why come this guy gets to be the main guy calling the shots? Who is he? Who made this guy the face of urban entertainment? Like I said earlier today, Vlad has to explain. He gotta explain. He needs to explain to the world, why are all these things, all these questions we are asking? What is going on here? Why are they playing your videos in court? Are you a federal informant? Or do you work for the government? You need to have questions answered. People need to be asking you the questions because you the problem. Patrick is valid. Or Team Vlad. You know Vlad is a whole team of people. Oh, it's past Vlad's bedtime. He don't start sabotaging till the morning. If I'd have waited 2 more hours, he'd probably sleep. I probably called him right before he got up. I was an ally to Vlad. Vlad chose to be against me. That's the difference here. He made that choice. I don't like to watch trials in situations like that. Nipsey, that's too emotional. It's too much pain. I don't want to go back and see the reports. And, you know, I was like, I had to turn, man. When he was talking about his severed his spine and all that, I'm like, I can't, I don't want to listen to that anymore. I told y'all once I get home, it's on. I can pay full attention to this and give it the attention it deserves. I will keep exposing him with the truth. I don't have to lie on Vlad. I don't have to do that. All I got to do is tell people the truth, and they can go from there and take it how they want to take it. I was not bothering that man. I made one video that was fair, detailing the situation of what was going on with him and Kwame. He decided to use that as an opportunity to show his elitist power and try to sabotage my channel. And because of that, me and that man has a problem. So that's how we got here. Now I reached out to say, all right, man, look, we can talk. Get this over with, because I didn't have a problem with you. You chose your elitist standpoint, like you too big. Okay, Mr. Big Time. Here you go. So why are they playing your videos in court? Well, he can. And then he'll have to go to court and explain. They're going to be, did they play your video in court, sir? Yeah. So what would you be suing this man over? So everything he's saying about you is actually the truth. Why did you do the no plug interview, but didn't reach out to Bankrolls Fresh's family? His uncle said all these things about you. That was just a lie, huh? You see? We don't have to lie. All we got to do is sit here and tell the truth. I didn't watch Terrence Gangsta Williams' interview. But I do want to know why your old video of Nipsey Hussle was brought back up in trial. So this is a message for anyone that goes and do an interview with him. 1, why? 2, what you say on this video will be used in a court of law. Understand that. This is a man who said that he did an interview, meaning the man I'm talking about, DJ Vlad, actually admitted in an interview that the federal government wanted to subpoena to get a video from him about an interview he did when he made a video, and he fought against it and wouldn't turn this video over. And he paid $10,000 in court fees and lawyers and everything else, and the video was never released to the authorities. That's from DJ Vlad's mouth. Out of all of his interviews and all the people he's interviewed, I would say roughly, this is my opinion, but it's not an accurate fact, but you guys can be the determination of how accurate it is. About 85% of the people he interviewed are African American. Would you say that's about a fair number? Would you assume that is fair? Right? Okay, I would say about 85 to 80% is African American. All right? Okay, cool. Now we got that assessed. So I'm not just throwing that out there to make him look bad. How much you want to bet? Because he never named who the person was that he wouldn't release that video footage for, and he paid $10,000 for that lawyer. How much you want to bet that that person, who that was an African American? I bet that person wasn't African American who had that court case that you paid $10,000 to protect that video. I bet you that was some people of some importance and could get to you. And you fought to protect that video. But yet, Eric Holder or whatever, they can use your video in court to try to help Nipsey's assassin, alleged assassin, in an open case. This is the same Vlad who told you he don't discuss open cases. And he did an interview with a man in the middle of an open case to the man who was accused of being the murder suspect. In the middle of an investigation, in a trial still going on, he's out here painting his narrative in the public. And you doing it because he's cool with 21 Savage. And he's just, 21 Savage is a little bigger than Bankroll Fresh. In journalism, you never choose a side. You're supposed to be neutral. But then when Bankroll PJ was on Atlanta and doing all this positive things to keep the name going and was about positivity, you didn't want that interview. So once again, we're right back telling the truth. Shouts out to Jose, I see you. I never had a problem with him because I said, man, your line of questioning is crazy, but I can't get mad at you if people are choosing to answer the questions. So I never had a real problem with the guy. And everybody be like, man, you got to be against this dude. I'm like, well, it's hard to say that when I can't really be against him because people are volunteering information. So if you're going to volunteer information, then it makes no sense for me to be there. You know? How am I be sitting there saying that person did something wrong and you sitting there talking to him? I mean, like, yeah, his line of questioning is crazy, but you chose to answer it. Like, why? Yeah, he paid Keefe, D. He know he did. He paid Keefe. He paid Keefe for those interviews. But see, here's the thing. When you start paying people for interviews, here's the problem with that comes along with that. People start changing their stories. They start adding pieces to the story. Why? Because they want money, of course, right? So if they doing that and they want money, then obviously these people are going to keep changing the narrative. Be like, oh, I left this part out. I forgot to tell you this. Invite me back. Give me another check, though. So pretty soon you got somebody telling stories that's inaccurate. Now it's a lie. Now they done told two different stories. That's what happened when you start paying for interviews. We ain't even gotten there yet. Like I'm saying, we gonna keep peeling these layers by layers and layers. But we're telling the truth and exposing all this dirt that's been going on. See, I never really had time to focus on that individual because I was already concerned about me. I wasn't too worried about everybody else. But